Hey, what's going on to all of my intellectual rockers and minions out there? Of course, it is me, Quita, aka Malaysian Quita. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Sin TV Live. Of course, let me mute myself here so I don't hear myself talk because I know many of you hate my voice. Okay, no, there's not going to be any bitching, moaning, or groaning on today's show. So today we're going to replay once again. We are playing Scarlet Blade, my friends. This game, I don't even know where to begin. Of course, the genre of this game is more for adults. This is a adult-based MMORPG. They have a lot of them coming out now. There's another one that should be coming out around the end of this year. I believe it's called Venus Rising, and that one, of course, we cannot play because it's got full frontal everything. Let's just put it like that, okay? So let's talk a little bit more about what Scarlet Blade is all about. And here's a funny thing though, when I was playing it yesterday, I had it on high settings, so that was probably maybe the reason why I was having some drop frame issues. So the highest that I can play this game is on medium. And we have Sayuri Cho, which is my character here, so I'm going to actually zoom in so you can see. She looks pretty hot, if I do say so myself. She looked really good. I mean, oh my gosh. And then, of course, you can turn around. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, good. Okay, she's looking good. Just like how I look good. Okay, guys? All right, so... All right, let me zoom out here so I don't have to put more money in my collection plate on Sunday. I swear. Okay, so what is Scarlet Blade all about? Because I know many of you are wondering, like, what the heck? So, Scarlet Blade is a 3D mature-themed sci-fi MMORPG that features an all-female cast of playable characters. This changed because there is a male character as well, so I might play him. But hey, the female characters always look the better, look funnier and better. So, and I had to make sure my lips match my hair. Okay, so I know I'm so ratchet and crazy today. So, in Scarlet Blade, the players assume control over scantily clad super soldiers who possess a wide range of abilities, along with the opportunity to fuse with a custom mech suit. There are 6 classes in total for players to choose from, and while some of them fill the traditional roles of damage, heal, and tank, there are some classes, such as the Whipper, who offer more niche roles and gameplay styles. So this is coming, of course, from mmobomb.com. Great website if you are looking to learn more about MMORPG games. So let's get into playing some Scarlet Blade. And then later on, my friends, I cannot believe what I have in the possession of my hands right now, my friends. I can't wait. I cannot wait to show you what I got, okay? So, like always, the basic controls here, you have WASD to move around, and of course, her jugs are moving for days. For days. So, if you hit Q, these are all of your quest feats and everything like that. So, you got a lot. Like, look at this, my friends. You got a lot to do here. So, all right, so let's zoom back in here. And this is how quests come. They kind of come in this telecommuting communicator thing, kind of like Star Trek. So when you click on that, then you start having the conversation. And as you can see, those are the conversation token. So, all right, so she's honored that we get to carry out the mission, all that good stuff. So now we're going to hit next, and all right. And there's a lot of sexual innuendo jokes too, so I'm looking forward to that. And that's all we need. So we need to go talk to Mother, who is the one that we answer to.
I want to help.
So there you
I'm
go.
going to try even harder.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to help with those going there. My gosh. All right, so we take on the quest. And this is all you pretty much do for the first half of this game. They say, like, once you pass, like, level 20 and stuff, then things start to get a little bit more interesting. So, let's go to view here. And she kind of explains who she is. She's the Mother AI of the Ark project. And then if there's trouble on the surface, then we have to go and like, beat them up and all that good stuff. So let's keep going here. And I'm going to refresh track because I noticed like sometimes Twitch is a little bit off for me, but that's often how it goes sometimes. And you know, my internet connection has been absolutely atrocious. So you know how that goes, my friends. You know how that goes. So, all right, everything seems to be good. Seems to be working fine here. Yeah, there we go. All right. So she's pretty much kind of explaining what she does, all that jazz. So let's keep going here. Now, I did play this yesterday, but then what ended up happening was the quality was not, it was good, but I kept getting drop frames for some reason. And Area Games, I swear, they have this issue when it comes to playing these type, you know, or these type of games. They just, the frame rates are just absolutely atrocious. So let's see, she's kind of explaining what the free nights are, and we're the ones that pretty much fight the good fight, which is always good. All right, so this is pretty much the screen you're going to be getting to when you get rewards, so nothing wrong with that. And we got some experience. So we got another quest. We have RL, who obviously looks like she's had a long weekend. So, all right. He's like, I know you're pressed for time, so I'll make this a quickie. Don't ever press the skip button. If you do, there'll be consequences. That's how I picture her sounding like honestly. Okay, so of course you have your basic controls, WASD, or you know, that's classic in any MMO. R is your auto run, and to jump is space. You can also move by clicking on the left mouse, but I tend to use WASD. I mean, honestly, that's what I use. All right, so we'll keep rocking and rolling here. And that's literally, like, today was such a funny day for me. I literally, all I did was I just slept for a little bit. And I believe somebody is calling me in the middle of my call. So, guys, I will be right back. And then we'll get back into some more Scarlet Blade. So, please keep watching, stay tuned, and I will be right back. I'm going to pretty much say be right back here. Hey viewer, what's up? How you doing? One moment here, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. All right, I'm back. I'm back, homies. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I just actually got a call from one of the talents that I actually am going to be talking to on my show. I have a radio show which is called the Curvy Metalhead Show. So you can definitely check it out. Go to Spreaker, which is spreake.com/curvy metal. So I'll have that in chat. So you can check it out and you can listen to some of the previous episodes of the show. It's really a lot of fun. Like, it's great being, doing online radio and stuff. It's really cool. And I've been able to talk to some really amazing people. So awesome blessing for me. So let's get back into Scarlet Blade here. And sorry, viewer, I know I just, that's how the industry is. Like, I work in the, I'm on the independent side of it. So it's like when I get a call, I gotta make sure I respond. I gotta keep it professional. Keep it professional. All right. So let's get back into Scarlet Blade here. So the cool thing is about this game is that you have pretty much auto walking, or I like to call it auto questing. So you just click on who you need to talk to, and auto traveling. It just takes you right there. There you go. There you go. Keep walking like a supermodel. No, I'm kidding, totally. I wish I ran like that, like just like that. That'd be hilarious. Okay, so there I go. There I go. All right, so while she's getting where she needs to go here, and actually I'll zoom out so you can have a better idea, see how everything is, and then we'll turn around here. And then here's Vera's hologram. So you can click to talk to someone. Look, she looks fierce though. So she helps to supply the weapons to the surface, and you can literally see her lethal weapons there. I mean, my gosh. Woo! Alright, so crazy. So she's a weapons quartermaster, and a lot of sexual innuendos. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, so there's the reward, and we got our weapon, which is cool, a little guillotine sword. So let's keep rocking and rolling. We got another mission here. All right, so we have to eliminate the nearby training dummies. So this is how you fight in the game. Of course, you click, and then the character will fight. So it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. So you can hit tab to target the monster. Comma, which is like apostrophe, pardon me, is to target the enemy. F is target assist, of course, and you can see everything here, so it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, you can also click by double attacking, and then it just automatically makes the character. So if you see me looking, guys, it's just me. I like to keep in touch with my chat, so I'm not like ignoring you guys, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's go kill some training dummies. But yeah, I have been having a good day so far. I mean, I was cleaning up my room and making sure everything was taken care of properly, and yeah, I don't like being lazy, sometimes I get a little lazy, but that's just how it goes sometimes. No, now I sound like Jerry Seinfeld. That's just how it goes. Like, that's horrible, right? No kidding. JK. Okay, so let's go kill this dummy. And you can use the keys too to add another kind of extra move to your arsenal, which is pretty sweet. All right. So let's keep rocking and rolling here. All right. And then we will go back to Vera because we completed the first mission, which is pretty sweet. All right. And then also too, I gotta give, man, people have been so awesome, man. I gotta give special shout outs to my newest followers. We got Major_Doom Made in Heavens followed as well. So that's like super sweet that they even took the time to even do that for me. And my Twitter has really been blowing up. I've been getting a lot of love, from people all over the world. I mean, it's just been absolutely incredible, the love that I've been receiving, and I'm so grateful for that. You will never understand how grateful I am for that. Also gotta give a new shout out to Ambria, at Count Ambria. She's really cool. You know, she likes coffee, she likes gaming, she likes metal, which is always a good thing. And she also is she also enjoys literature as well. So she followed me on my Curvy Metal Twitter, so I'll give you the link for that so you can check that out too, and that is at twitter.com/curvy metal. So if you're into metal and all that, beauty, all that good stuff, definitely you can check out the show right there as well. But yeah, really, really grateful, and I'm also, you know, really excited because tomorrow I have I have a rapper, and then I also have the owner of the record label, and I'm going to be kind of talking to them about the perceptions in hip hop and rap, because I just think there's so many stereotypes, you know, and women are always excluded out of the conversation too. So it's going to be interesting to see how you know, how they respond, because I just am curious about how they feel about female MCs, because I don't think they always get the same credit and recognition. Also, I gotta give shout outs to my newest followers. Pardon me. We have Kai is like Kiyagi, okay, awesome evening female streamer. You can definitely check her out as well, because I support my ladies. So check her out on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Kiyagi, and she also has her Twitch, no duh, which is twitch.tv/Kiyagi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I know you guys will correct me, because y'all always correct me all the time. So there it is right there. So, you know, I just like to take that time, you know, to always be grateful to the people who support what I do. So I did finish the basic training, which is good. Yes, I'm surprisingly good. All right, so there we got some more XP. Got another mission there to do. And then before we go to the surface, she's going to show us about how to open up the windows. So these are all the keys. C for character, Y is for your pets. You get pets later on in the game, which is pretty cool. And then it gives you all your functions, because you can actually customize your controlling too. So I wonder if I were to work with XPadder with this, then I could actually use my controller. You've seen this controller in the past. If you have a PC, you can... well, in this case, Windows 8.1 has well, pardon me, it has the you can actually download the software, but it's already built in. But for me, for some reason, I had to download the software on Microsoft's website, and it allows you to play with your Xbox 360 controller. Or if you really, really don't like the interface of that, you can get one of these game pads. This one is from SteelSeries, so this is the 3GC, which is pretty common. Got your cord there, and it is pretty sweet. So these are just some of the general windows, you know, that you will need to know about. Okay, so now we have to go talk to Officer Laura. So guys, this is the moment that I have been waiting for. Okay, look what I got. Hallelujah. Okay, I got the L Capture HD. Okay, now because you guys were begging me, you were like, Quita, you've got to, we want you to play retro games, we want you to play classic games, we want you to play stuff from older systems. The only way that you can do this and do it correctly, honestly, is with this Elgato, okay? And that's how it looks like. So I'm gonna actually open this up for you quick so you can see what is in here. And let me tell you a story too, how I got this. Got this on eBay, and I literally didn't think I had a chance. So the buyer was like, okay, make an offer. I mean, usually it takes about maybe 2 to 3 offers before like they actually respond. Depends on the buyer. I made one offer and I got it. I literally cried because I have been waiting for one of these. Okay, so first off, this is how it looks like. So that's it there. And then on one side you have your audio. Let me get a little bit closer, you can see. So that's your AV. That's where you're going to be plugging it in, and that will go into the gaming system that you're using this for. This is the older model because they have the HD60, but that one is only compatible for the new gen system. Okay, so the newer gen, such as your PS4 and your Xbox One. And this thing is really overpriced. Okay, I've seen this for $150. That it's ridiculous. And then the other side here, that's your HDMI in. So excuse me, that's what you're going to be plugging into, whether it's your system or into the TV. So it depends what you're using it for. And then on the other side, so this is your input, then you have your output on the other side here, and then you have your HDMI out, and then you have another USB. So that is the unit itself. And then inside here, which is really cool, it has the game. Let me back up here so you can see that the game capture. It has a quick start guide, so you can open this up and then the guide comes out, and then this is just some of the instructions showing you how to do everything, which is so sweet, man. Let me tell you. And then here are the cords, and this actually comes with the older model. The newer model does not come with it from what I've read. So you have, this is the most important cord that you will need. And this is the cord for your PlayStation. So this is what I'll be using to hook it up to. So PS2 or PS3 will work with this cord. But I heard with the PS3 you have to, there's a special thing you have to do because for some reason the PS3 has some lock on it or whatever. So there's something you have to do in order to get it to work correctly. So it comes with that. I'm like so excited, guys. Like, I'm so grateful. The next cord, this is the most important. This is the USB cord that powers it for use, and this is also what you use to plug it into your computer. And then finally, and this is really a unique feature, I don't know why it didn't come with the HD60, and these are all of your components. So you have your component cables here, and these are the ones that you use for the pardon me here, these are the ones that you use for the PS3, and then also you can use it with the PS2 as well. Well, PS3, pardon me. And then also your 360 as well, because you know those are higher end. And then this one, of course, that's your audio, so that's very important as well. But for me, because I'm using a PS2, I will only need this. So that's going to get all of my sound and everything, and I should be good to go. If not, you know how it goes, gamers. You got to get some extra stuff too, which is always hilarious. So, guys, when I tell you this came in today and I literally was dancing like Will Smith in Summertime, I was dancing like Will Smith in Summertime. So it was funny. It was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, so definitely get your hands on this. If you have to save up for it, and do it. It's so awesome. So I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of off today, but I had to do this. Like, I had to. So let's get back to some Scarlet Blade here. And we're talking to Laura's hologram. And you can tell Laura's hologram is a hologram. Okay. So, let's see what quest she's got for us. And like I said in the first time playing this, it's so boring, man. Like, I thought this was going to get a little bit more interesting, but they say it doesn't get interesting until you get to like level 20. And then once you pass that, then you're looking at guilds and stuff like that. And then also for my makeup today, I just kept it simple. I think I'm going to do this when I'm pressed for time. All I did was I got this really good brown liquid eyeliner from LA Colors, and I blended it with a soft angled brush, and that kind of softened it so it looks like I don't have makeup on. That's how you work, honeys. Let me tell you. And then afterwards too, I'm going to go work out because I need to keep this body in shape, honey. So now this is the first field mission, and then, you know, that's what we're going to be doing. So there we go. We got our reward.
Name's Laura. I handle transfers on the surface.
I'm sure you do. The other thing too I didn't like was all this text. Like you're like sitting down, you're reading all of this, and oh my gosh, it's so annoying. And you know what I'm gonna do right now? I am going to do a live tweet right now to Area Games. So I'm gonna be like at let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna actually do a tweet because I just like letting these companies know about, you know, about their games. It's just it's so important to do that because then it helps them to improve, which is so important. I mean, you know, okay, so now I got the right Twitter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got Area Games. Okay, so I'm gonna tweet at them right now at Area Games. Currently playing Scarlet Blade. I'll see if Scarlet Blade, I'm sure they have a Twitter. Huh. Oh, this is what I'm going to say. This is hilarious. Currently playing Scarlet Blade. Finally, no more dropped frames. Because it was so dropping frames. And also too, I'm making sure playing live right now. Yeah, it's just crazy to me, man. Like, it's absolutely insane. I'm just like yesterday, it was crazy. Like I was getting so much drop frames, like, you know, it was so annoying. I was just like, what the heck, man? What the heck? Alright, so let's get back. Keep playing here. I know I'm all over the place, but that's how I am. Dang it. Also, too, gotta give special shout out No Truce Clothing. They got some cool stuff. Also, you know, gotta give shout outs too to Preston Orr. He's really, really fine. I'm not even gonna lie. He looking good. So, do you boo boo? You know me and the white cocoa. Yeah. No, I'm playing. Okay, so yeah, he's cool. He's a University of Oregon graduate doing his thing. He also, you know, gaming, soccer, and marketing is his forte. He looks really good. So let me put that Twitter. So ladies, if you want to give him a compliment, go right ahead. So it's at Twitch TV/TrippedNW. Okay. He also has a Twitter, twitter.com/TrippedNW. Do your thing, boo boo, because you look good. Oh, I am just absolutely horrible. All right, so we're gonna go to the surface finally. So because when you're on the surface, it has communication problems. So then there's certain things such as you gotta fix the communicator and like stuff like that. So let's check this out. Yes, you can trust me, ho. Okay, so crazy. Okay, so now we have to go to Enosia, and this is one of the main cities on top of the surface. This kind of reminds me of a cross of like it's I would say it's kind of like Babylon 5, which is pretty sweet. So here's the surface transporter. We're gonna move and we're going to a new area. Yes. But yeah, guys, it's been really crazy for me. I've just been extremely tired. And of course, Scarlet Blade has been freezing on me as well. I don't know why. Maybe it's my conscience. Maybe it's saying, you shouldn't be playing these naughty games. But yeah, it's totally worth it. So, alright, so now we're on the surface here. And let's see our first thing. So, I like to think of it as hell. No, this is not paradise. So she's talking about all the different chats that you can use. And I will be talking in chat too, just to see how the community is like. But it seems to me the community is kind of closed-minded here. So I'm going to be like, hey everyone, like I always do. Yeah, and this is general chat. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. So that's Loda, of course, mother in a way. All right. Oh, there's some communication issues. I like that. Communication interrupted. Hilarious. Okay, so we have to go kill some scourge beetles. So this is all you do for the first half of the game is just kill crap. Certain things. That's all that you do, guys. That's all that you do. So I did check some more research on this game, and MMORPG.com had a really interesting column in regards to how the game, like, it was funny. There's like a picture of Picard from Star Trek Next Generation. This is totally face planting. They felt like, and this is the thing that's cool. So they decided that they were going to cover the game. They did gawk at it a little bit too, but they didn't really take the game as seriously as some people thought. But I mean, graphically, the game is not bad, okay? I mean, it's really cool. I mean, the detail that they did put in, like, if you have it on the highest settings, it looks really good. Like, it actually looks pretty decent. I mean, not gonna lie. So it looks pretty decent. But yeah, let's kill some of these scourge beetles, not the twilight ones. There's the scourge beetles. And then all you do is you double click and you start fighting. There you go. Double click again. And then I didn't understand this yesterday because I kept kind of coming off. So look, we're already done. Boom. Next mission. Took out those beetles. There we go. Level 2. And now we got 2 quest requests. So you get quest requests. It's not like how before we have an NPC. That's like more later on in the game. So it's a good way to kind of get you in, get started, you know? Alright, so let's get some of these twilight beetles. Alright, so there's a twilight beetle. These are the scourge beetles. Alright, so let's get this twilight beetle. And you actually automatically go up. And there we go. So there's one. Turn around here. And see, the other thing too is the beetles that you need, sometimes they're too scurried out. So then we'll double click there. Go fight this one. Boom. So as you can see, this is a game that it's just really easy to clean house. Like, I mean, you double click, it puts it in attack mode for you. Another game that I am gonna play too is Final Fantasy 7 and 8. Just for the I realize what I really want to do with my stream, and is I really want to specialize in the first time, like the first beginner gamer experience. So first time playing a game, how does it feel like? And for everybody it's different, but I'm kind of doing it in a way that is the non-geek perspective, because I think sometimes in the geek community, honestly, we sometimes put way too much emphasis on making things too complicated, especially gaming. So I want to make this something where it's more common sense and you simplify it and you break it down. And another thing I am proud to announce, guys, today is that I have decided to do gaming roulette. So this gives you the opportunity, as my awesome followers. I have it's insane. I have like over 30 followers. I am so grateful for that, guys. Like, mwah, thank you. Appreciate it. So in honor of that, we're gonna do gaming roulette. So just like roulette, this is gonna be where you can actually in chat let me know of a game that you would like for me to play. I don't care what it is. I'll play it, you know, so long as it's within the criteria, of course, of Twitch regulations. I will play the game, and you guys will have fun seeing me biff and suck and just be a horrible gamer overall. I intend to be the worst gamer on Twitch, so I think I am sometimes. I think I am. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do is gaming roulette. So anytime I'm on, I'm gonna let you guys know. Just let me know what games you would like for me to play, and I will play it. Not even kidding you. I'll do it. I'll seriously do it. So let's see here. Loda, she says, for your nights will stop at, you know, anything, blah blah blah. So the Free Knights are the evil ones, we're the good ones. So you can either play that faction or the Free Knights. So I decided to play the good side because, you know, it's too easy to be evil. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. All right, so we have to kill some more Twilight Beetles. Here's one right here. Look at that critical. Got 1 of 5. Let's turn around here. All right, let's see. There's another one right there. And it's cool how you sheath your sword before you actually attack. And I mean, this is so easy, it's not even funny. Like, and I was expecting a little bit of a challenge, but I would say for any beginner MMO player, this is really good because it gets you acquainted. You know, there's a storyline, there's lots of text, and this is not this. There's different types of MMOs, you know. And I'm learning my way around too. I know that there's sandbox MMOs, and you know, there's MOBAs, and there's anime and fantasy seems to be. Anime and fantasy seems to be some of the popular genres, but first-person shooters are pretty popular too. I mean, you got games like Team Fortress, you know, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike. I mean, these are games that have very loyal followings, and I've never been good at first-person shooters. Like, I don't even try. Pardon me, guys, for me drinking some water here. It's good to keep yourself hydrated. And my heated blanket. Hey, what's going on, viewer? How are you? Welcome. My heated blanket has been the shiznick, man. Like, I have been sleeping like this, like suckling on some breast milk. That's how awesome. That's how awesome it's been like for me. So here's the deployment. So there's a spiral vine that we have to talk to. It's such an unusual thing. So we gotta go to a spiral vine, and like, I mean, you just click and go. Like, that's so sweet. Like, sometimes these type of games are nice where you just want to just game, you know, you just don't want to, you know, you don't want to have to do the World of Warcraft type of thing. I do have a couple MOBAs that I did download because I want to see what the hype is about. I did download League of Legends because my friend Jackie, shout outs to her, hey girl, she wanted for me to play League of Legends. So I was just like, okay, let's try it. Also, I got Dota 2. I have Smite, which are the really popular ones. As well as I have... I'm currently downloading Rift as well. Oh, thank you guys for reminding me. Oh my gosh, let me tell you about what happened to me with Cabal 2. I was so excited to play Cabal 2, and what ended up happening, Cabal Online is perfect. It loads fine, there's no problem. But Cabal 2 completely crashed on my computer. Like, it was coming up with weird text, and it was just such a strange thing. It was weird. Alright, so let's go to the spiral vines and talk. So the flower is giving me this weird flashback. It's probably PCP. I'm kidding. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Alright. And then it had some stupid poem thing. Like, who cares about that, right? Okay, so let's get back to business. We did what we had to do. Alright, so we got another quest alert. So the repair drones are not working correctly. That's pretty much what this is about. So we'll try to fix the communicator. So we have to kill repair drones in order to get the communication cables to fix the problem here. So yeah, man, Wednesday is pretty, it's been pretty quiet, you know, but I was still pissed. Kind of going back to that, I was still pissed about Cabal 2. I was just like, what the heck? First off, Cabal 2, my friends, is like 20 gigabytes. So you had better have a 2 terabyte hard drive, or even better, get yourself a solid state. I have a friend of mine, he's completely been telling me that. He's like, girl, you need to get, because solid state drives, you're just getting better performance out of them. And let me tell you, you get a faster loading time with a solid state too. Okay, I don't know what happened there. And see, that's the other downside too, is sometimes you specifically have to focus it. If you don't focus it, then it's just not gonna work. Alright. Alright, so this one wants to start something. I'm not playing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have to kill repair drones. And see, that's what happens. If you double click, too soon, then your character will not attack the enemy, which is kind of interesting to me. See? It just won't, it won't do it. So, and my mouse too has had this problem where it's just not responding the way it should. And I'm in the market for a new gaming mouse. Now, I am a little bit Team Razer, like Razer's Naga. Someone was telling me about that yesterday. It works pretty well. So, alright, so we finished that. So let's go back to the comm terminal. Alright, so we got to the comm terminal. Let's get this working. Alright, 100% complete. Now there's an authorized network. And now we got into the Free Knights communication, which we should have not done. So we in trouble. Okay, so now Druba, the senior defender with like mega melons. Mega melons. Okay. That's the remix right there. No. Alright, so the spy for the Free Knights ended up hacking into the network. That is not cute. So we're in trouble now. There's Cherry. Yes. I like this. Who the hell is this? And she's just like, yep, she's from the Free Knights. That is an awesome outfit. I actually would wear that for my husband, you know. It's very sexy. Very classy. Gets the people going. It's provocative. It's horrible. Okay, so we have to kill spore foundlings to get mobile communicators. So here's the spore foundling. Let's go kill this thing. Bam! So that's one. Okay, spore foundlings. There's another one. And the cool thing is, I like that it tells you what your HP is of the enemy too, which is kind of unique. But yeah, I will not be able to play Cabal 2 because it doesn't want to work. Another game that I'm looking forward to is Tree of Savior. But man, they're going to take their sweet time with that game. So that's not going to be a good time. Ooh, look at that critical. That was sexy, man. Nothing like a confident, naked woman with a sword. Gets the people going. Okay, no. Alright, and you have to be careful too, because what'll happen is that where you pretty much are there we go. Yeah, so if you move too soon, it opens up the Q menu. So let's double click. There we go. The sounds are a little too generic though for the fighting sounds. That's just me. Okay, and we got one more here. And you see that? Like, that's the problem. They need to work on their targeting system a lot better. Alright, so we finished that. Let's see what else we gotta do here. So we got those crazy mushrooms that were tasty. And we've been hacked. And she's jamming the channels. So we're pretty much screwed. And, you know, the Free Knights are way better than we are. So, there we go. So now, we have to... Yeah, you have screwed stuff up. I love when the sun just goes down. It's pretty funny. Okay, so if you hit K, this takes you to your defender skills. And this is really cool because it gives you skill points that you can use. And the better your skill points are, that's the better your attacks are going to be. So, and I think those are the ones that we have so far. You just hit apply, and then they apply. So you're pretty much set there. Let's see what else is going on here. So we have finished reviewing our skills. And they made the, I will say that the skill enhancement is pretty easy in this game. So, I mean, anybody could pick up this game. Now, I will say, not everybody. This is definitely a game that's mature, so you must be, you know, a grown folk to be playing this type of game. Okay? Just saying. So, now we have to search for the footprints. Pardon me here, I'm going to actually take this off for a second. See, that's the problem with Razer headsets, is that the cups are just so uncomfortable sometimes, you know? Alright. So she found something treacherous. Alright, so we found that. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so we have to destroy Cherry's mobile communicator. Alright, let's go do that. So we have to kill the spore matriarch. So these are the bigger ones here. So let's get that one. So we got one. There's two. But see, this is how the camera should be. Do you see how fluid this is? I can control it, zoom in, you know, and it stays in place. It's not like, oh, thank you to DJ Psy Warrior is hosting me. I really, really appreciate it, my friend. But yeah, like honestly, it's really a controlled camera. So you have controlled camera. It's just easier to see things. You know, I mean, I can zoom in by scrolling with my mouse here. And the gamepad that I'm actually using is the Corsair MM200, which just actually came out just recently, and it's really smooth. I mean, I have my DPI pretty much set on the second lowest setting, but this one, it's a really good mouse. I actually can get up to 5500 DPI, so you're gonna need a higher DPI, especially if you're playing games like, you know, your League and where you got more fast-paced movement. But it's very comfortable. Originally, I was gonna go with a more plastic or like a more gradier type of mouse pad, but then what I noticed is like with my wrist, some people get sores and cuts from their wrists and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So let's go kill some more of these spore matriarchs. Like, where the heck are they? Okay, there they are. I gotta get them, bitches! No, just be an angry black woman, just absolutely insane. And you know what I'm gonna do too is I really want to watch this movie too. It's called Abby. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with 70s movies, because I know some of you guys look like Justin Bieber. So I'm totally joking. But no, Abby is pretty much like the black version of The Exorcist, but instead of a kid, it's like a grown woman, and it's pretty funny to me. And the like poster is her face like this, and then under the top of the caption it's like, the devil is her lover, and I'm like, really guys, really? No, but I like movies like that from like the 70s to the 90s, like really funny kind of movies. And like you guys know too, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge vampire movie fan and TV shows. Like anything with vampires, I am just there. Like I'm just like, drink me now. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's really good. I just finished watching iZombie as well. If you have not seen that, iZombie has the same writers that created Veronica Mars. So I was like, wow, they're finally letting intellectual television come back on TV. Like, what? Like, it's insane. It's so awesome. Okay, so this is the deployment data entry. So we have a battle coming up here. So we have to get some vine sap, because we are alcoholics. We be drunk on the scissor. No. No. I don't know how people party like that, though. They drink like a fish and I just couldn't do that. I mean, I don't know if I could live every day like a Dead Mouse song. I couldn't do it. Alright, so we are getting this Visage Vine stuff, which is good. But oh yeah, let me talk about my actual peripherals of stuff. So I have a TT Esports mouse keyboard from Thermalake. So that's what I'm using right now. I'll actually show you rockers this. It's pretty sweet. Hopefully you can see that. So that is my keyboard, and it does that kind of wave effect. And this keyboard is really cheap, guys. Like I think I got this one. Well, I got mine for $80 because you know me, I get a good discount. But they have it for around $100, so it's not. I know it sounds like whoa, $100, but you are gonna get a difference with a mechanical keyboard. So this is blue. It's a Blue Cherry keyboard, so it is a little bit loud. But But if you really want one that's a lot quieter, then you may want to go with the brown cherry or the red cherry. Now I am a little Razer Nation because I like their headsets are pretty good, but it's just this part is not comfortable. It like literally you have to wear it for a long time before it really kind of sets in. And if you're in an environment too that's like really hot, then it gets you, it starts to make you sweat, which kind of sucks. And I had to get the black one. Like my whole like setup that I want is RGB, like chroma setup. So my headset does the chroma too. My keyboard, my mouse does it too. The mouse that I'm using is the Zelo says optical mouse for the game, and this is actually popular with some pro gamers I've seen. And then this is how it actually looks like. And then for my gamepad, I'll actually show you this, guys. This is the one that I'm using from Corsair. Is that MM200. So it goes on really flat, and then what I do is I put my wrists. This one is a pad from Insignia, so I just put that right underneath my gamepad, and I pretty much have like the one that Razer carries. I forgot the name of it, but it works pretty well, and that's what I game with, guys. Now I know over time I will have more sophisticated stuff, but the key thing I tell beginner MMO players or just gamers in general, or if you're new to this geek community, is you just want to make sure that you get things that you can afford. I think so many times, especially people when they start Twitch, they want to compete with the top people, which I get it. But if you can't afford that, you can get stuff like this, and it does the same thing, and it works beautifully, and it's awesome. So that's why I always tell people that. So, we have Arcania, and thanks to the free night stump. Okay, her name is Adele. Who gives crap? Alright, let's keep going. I'm just keeping through all this text, just kind of paraphrasing stuff, because it's just so stupid to sit down and read all that. Okay, so now we gotta kill some starving hounds. Because they didn't pay their rent, so that's why they're starving. It's like, pay your rent, ho! No, it's horrible. Bam! There we go. We got 1 of 5. I am sweating balls, my friends. Man, it is hot in my room for a change. Because it's usually supremely cold. And then we have Cherry, who is the saboteur here. But we have to kill these starve hounds. Okay, so where are you? Come here, you little turd. No, totally kidding. Totally kidding, guys. There we go. 2 of 5. Just cleaning house. We're cleaning house like Drake. Not really, no. I wish I had rap talent, but I don't. Alright, so here we go. Excellent. And it sounds it's just so repetitive. Like, ah! Like that is so annoying, I'm sure. Excellent. Okay, so we finished it. Got 5 out of 5. Let's see what this girl got to say. Her hair is on fleek. Those brows are just not there. It's sad. It's really sad. Alright. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually turn my fan on here. One moment. Alright. Alrighty. Whew. Hey, comrades, bros, girls. No. I am back, y'all. Okay, so I just had to turn my fan on because like my room is like baking like a sauna, and I don't want my computer, because one thing is you don't want your computer to get hotter than over 85 degrees, because then that can affect components in your computer. So excuse me, very important to take care of that. You want to keep your computer at a good temperature. So alright, so we got the experience, which is good. Okay, so she knows some mushrooms. That's really good. And she wants to find out if there's another food source, of course, that could incorporate it into the ecosystem. And that's some bestiality there because she's. I wish these beats would not look at me so hungrily. It's like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, come on, girl. You got your boobies out. What do you expect? Okay. So we need to observe the blue shrooms. So let's go check those out. But I wonder what you guys are doing this weekend. You know what I'm doing this weekend? I am just keeping it easy. I'm going to sit down. I am going to relax. I am going to just take it easy. I'm going to be like, does anyone talk in this game? And the community kind of sucks. It doesn't seem like the people are kind of nice. So, according to this, these ones are the poisonous ones, which is not good, so we better not eat those. Alright, so, since I'm a newbie, she's got a test for me, so I have to kill some more of these festering hounds. So let's go kill some of these festering mofos. Alright, so let's go around. Alright, and see, the other thing I don't like, too, is that, like, the enemies, they kind of crowd together too much. And then that can cause the confusion. I mean, it's kind of annoying a little bit. Alright. But yeah, thanks to DJ Psy Warrior. I appreciate you hosting me, man. That means a lot to me that you really enjoy what I do. And the stupid stuff that I say. Yeah, it's always good. It's all good in the hood. No. No, I'm a suburban girl. No, like, I don't know. I don't think I could ever be a city girl. Unless, like, I lived in a part of the city where it was, you know, decent for me. Like, maybe around an area that has, like, tons of makeup. I am such a makeup... Like, I am such a makeup nerd. I just like looking good. See, I tell guys this, too. Like, let's talk about that, okay? First off, it is so important for you guys to step up your game as well. You know, I see guys, they always talk about it on YouTube, like, you know, they want the hot, sexy gamer girl. But it's like, okay, if you want the hot, sexy gamer girl, then you gotta be the hot, sexy gamer guy or geeky guy, you know? You have to live up to a certain standard of attractiveness. And attractiveness is subjective. That's the other thing, too, which is important. All right, so let's go beat Cherries behind. Alright. So where is this chick? Oh, there she is. Alright, it is time to rock and roll. It's going down. There we go. Got it. Think we may have a shot. Boom. There we go. We got her. See, that was kind of rough. And then you also regenerate your HP, which is pretty sweet too, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's go check her out here. I like that. Attacking a free knight's agent is a death lodge. Mark my words, I will kill you. They always say that. Yeah, whatever, girl. You didn't pay your bills, so you got caught. Oh my gosh. I'm really enjoying this now. Just kind of doing voiceovers is funny. Okay, so we still gotta get sap from that vine, which was not smart of me. I was trying to get rid of Cherry here, and I did. So now we gotta go get that vine, which is always good. And I gotta wash my hair today too, honey. My gosh. Okay, so there's the vine looking all... Like, that is the most constipated face I've ever seen in my life. Like that floor with and these saps. What's next? Aquarium babies! Like, like that's the voice I picture. Like some Lord of the Rings crap. Alright, cool. Might be a lifesaver. That's awesome. Alright, so we got the sap. Alright. Yay! Level 5! Last time on Super Friends? No. Okay, cool. So, we gotta check Encina Hills. That's where all the rich people live. I mean, the socioeconomic structure in this game is atrocious. Okay, so... Alright, so let's get some of these Vespine exoskeletons. So we have to kill the Vespine. So let's go there. Let's do that. Yeah, but... Well, what else can I say about myself, too? Because I know I've shared some stuff about myself throughout the past. Yeah, you know, I'm a Midwesterner, so there's so many stereotypes about Midwesterners, especially if you're like from myself, you know, when you're like from the Midwest, people think you talk like this, don't you know? You know, like that type, and it's like, no, no, I don't. No, I don't. No. But no, I'm just someone, I love laughing, I love having fun. And fun for me, I don't drink, so a lot of times when people like when you don't drink, and sometimes it's hard for me to make friends though, I'm not gonna lie, like it can be because like when you don't drink, there's always this expectation to drink and party and stuff like that. And like partying for me, I am energetic like this even when I'm not on this camera. Like I can get pumped up and stuff without alcohol. The reason why I don't drink though is just because I was surrounded by it all throughout my college career, in my undergrad, and the people I was hanging out with were not decent people, which was my fault because you know you gotta be careful with who you hang out with and who you associate with, because then that's how that's how you give the impression of who you are, which is kind of sad. But let's be honest here, people judge other people regardless if we admit it or not. People are very judgmental, which is really bad. There we go. All right, so we got 2 for 2 here. Let's get this other one here. Say hello to my little friend. Oh yes. Okay, there we go. Critical! Man. Come back here. There we go. See, you have to be careful because when you hit Q, like what I did, not cute. Okay, so... Ah! There we go. There we go. So we got one more to do. Let's do that one there. There we go. So mission accomplished. Yep, I'm earning that cash from mama. That's like a new Missy Elliott song. Okay, apparently someone has captured a flag. No one cares. Okay, so... Alright. So we have to collect blitz samples from the Fire 5 West 5. Okay, so they're all over this area, so I mean, that would be kind of stupid for me to do auto quest on this crap. Alright, so there's one right there, so let's go finish that one off. Alright, excellent. There we go. Now we can do that too. So we got that one, that's pretty sweet. Alright. And I love how everything is like in 5s, which is always funny to me. You can see like the concentration on my face. Like, there we go. Take it! I'll be like Latrice Royale, like, eat it! I love those girls from RuPaul's Drag Race. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of like drag queens and stuff like that. And I've watched like every season of RuPaul's Drag Race, and yeah, it's such a cool show. Like, it's so amazing how these, you know, men and some women as well come on the show and just transform like that. Like, you can't even recognize them when they're out of drag. Like, it's crazy. But then there are queens like Chad Michaels, for example, where they've had some alterations, so it's like obviously, you know, they kind of feminize their face just a little bit. Okay, so let's get some festering lupus. That sounds very appetizing, like festering lupus, just like that. All right, where the heck am I going? Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, so let's get that one right there. Pardon me here. Alright. My ear is so itchy in these, it's not even funny. I will be getting a new headset soon, trust and believe. But it's just been like, I'm just working on paying bills right now. Because let me tell you, it's amazing how many bills you have. It's like I have my car bill, I have my medical, and it adds up. And then you have, look at that leg. Did you see that leg? It's embarrassing. My gosh. Sorry you had to see that. All right, let's get another festering lupus. Alright, excellent. Whew, I'm like yawning. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe it's just when the sun goes down. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, there is horrible lag in this game today. But then again, Area Games is known for this crap, so I would not be surprised. Alright, excellent. Okay, so we got those mind control chips. I like that. Mind control is nothing short of rape, no matter what. Yeah, that would suck. Okay, so of course the Royal Guards, that's the side that I'm on. We're the ones that we're fighting the good fight, and we follow the codes of honor that Mother, who is like our maker in a way, gives us. The Free Knights, they're the ones that are like more like the Liberation Army, like in Suikoden, where they want to do things, you know, make their own rules, and that's just how it goes right there. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. The storyline is, but oh wait, there we go. Okay, so we have Idel. We have to go to the casino immediately. So let's go talk to Idel. That's all you do in this game, guys. Like, that's really all that you do. And another thing too that I've been watching is Forever Night, so I have to catch up with that. I gotta watch Abby. I have to watch I Am Kate. So I'm also a very TV buff. I love TV and movies. Like, I could watch TV and movies all day while working out. Like, and I also like Zumba too. I'm a huge fan of Zumba. You know, doing all the like that type of stuff. That's what I like doing. So I enjoy that. I also, well, video game wise, since this is Twitch, right? So I love ARPGs. I'm a huge fan of Japanese RPGs. Some of my favorite ones, classics. You got your Xenogears, Final Fantasy 7, 8. A lot of people didn't like, but I love a storyline. I'm such a sap for a romantic storyline, so I really enjoyed that. Skull is a dick, though, not gonna lie. Part of me here is I'm like moving the mic here, but yeah, he was kind of a dick. But then later on, you know, he's just like, oh, I love Rhinona. I've got to make this right. Also, I like anything with anime stuff. I'm interested in that. Some of my favorite animes too. I like Yukate Japan, which I'm watching right now.
Mother designed you for wasting time with idle chit chat.
She looks like a little kid. That's so creepy. All right, so we're meeting Adele. We did that. I like that. Yeah. Oh, Sprite Guard! Sprite Guard, I have to show you. Guess what I got? I got the Elgato game capture. You guys owe me. No, I'm kidding. So I'll be playing classic games too. I can't wait to show you guys my PS2 collection of what I have. Like, most of my PS2 collection are all like RPG related games. I have the Bouncer, which is one of the first games to ever really be released with the PS2, 2001, so pardon the graphics. Oh, it's great. You're just like so yeah, I'm really excited for that. And also I have what's the other one that I have to? I have a lot of games. There's this one game called Nightshade. Oh, it's such a good game. Anything with female ninjas is awesome, so I like that type of stuff too. And so Sprite Guard, since you are here, we are doing game roulette. So what game roulette is that I am opening it up to you guys to pick the next game for me to play. This is gonna get crazy. So any game that you want me to play, if I'm able to get it, you know, it's not like too ridiculous, breaking the bank, you know what I mean, I'll play it. I'll play it. I don't care if it's a card game, whatever. It's game roulette. Anything goes pretty much, and I'll play whatever you guys want me to play. So if you have suggestions, leave it in chat. I'll put it in my list, and we'll get to it. So yeah, it's nice to meet you as well. You look really creepy. Nobody likes you. That's why you don't have friends. But I have friends because I got these big old titty bitties. Titty bitties. She's gotta pay her dues. What do you got? You don't gotta pay your dues, girl.
I
Come
doubt
on.
Mother designed you for wasting time with idle chit-chat.
I'm sure. Okay, let me just get away from this hoe. Okay, no. Okay, Zenith. Okay, so Sprite, I tried downloading Zenith, and I couldn't download it. I tried finding it, I couldn't find it. I typed it in Google, you know, did a search on it, I couldn't find it. Ooh, excuse me, I'm like all gross burping. Alright, so let's go talk to sexy Carl. Because you know me and older guys, I love them. The older men, they know what they're doing. Okay. JK, guys, JK. Oh, is it on Game Jolt? What's Game Jolt? You must tell me this. You must tell me this Game Jolt that you speak of. This mystical Game Jolt. Oh, okay, it's also on Tumblr too. Alright, let me check it out. Let's see. Ah, Game Jolt. Free indie games. Oh, indie games. Indie games are very popular too on Twitch. I wonder why too. Huh. Let's see. I'm checking it out. Yeah, I saw that. It's for indie yeah, indie games very popular. I just think sometimes people want to be hipsters though. They're like, yeah, I want to play indie games so I can look cool. Which is so stupid to me. Alright, let me see here. Alright, so Zenith. Huh. Ah, I see it here. Oh, sweet. So I can download it here. Okay, so is it just like a skateboarding game or whatever? I think that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. Yay, we have another viewer. Hey, what's going on, man? Also, once again, shout outs to DJ Psych Warrior for hosting me. Like, really appreciate it, bro. Really, really do. Alright, so let's talk to this old grandpa here.
So violent.
Gramps! No.
It's like poetry.
It's horrible. Okay. Yeah, so this is Carl. I know he's looking at me like, I really want a slice of that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. So now we gotta deal with these annoying free nights and, yeah. Alright, so let's do this. Alright.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is a problem. I do not like it with how you're looking at my titty bitties. That is not cute. Alright, and then we're gonna take
there a problem?
we'll take the communication issues as well. Now there is a part of the game where literally the guy just stops and then you kind of have to find your way back here. Alright, so we gotta kill some tame blood cats. Oh. Oh, so it's based on movement glitches. That is interesting. Okay, so I will download that. I'll do that and play that for the next time. And see how this goes. Seems to be a very popular game. It's like psychedelic from what I'm seeing here. Looks pretty cool though. We'll check it out. Do some indie game realness. Alright, so I'll favor this. So thank you, Sprite, for actually finding this doggone link for me. And then I will download it. So here's an interesting thing about this game today. We're playing today, for those of you who don't know, we're playing the game Scarlet Blade. So when you get to level 17, you get special access to a class-specific mech, so it gives you a whole new set of abilities, which kind of helps to make the game more refreshing. Now, I am going to post for you the system requirements, and this game doesn't really run on much as I thought. It's quite interesting, actually. So I'll post this in chat. So those are the requirements here. So if you have XP, which some people still have XP, but some people, you know, it's obsolete, so, you know. But as long as you have Vista or 7 or even 8, you can run it. I have not heard of people running this game on Windows 10 because Windows 10 has kind of been iffy gaming wise. Now I know there's the DirectX 12, which looks fantastic with a lot of games, but a lot of people have been kind of talking about like certain games. For example, Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness has some issues when you're playing in Windows 10. And honestly, Windows 10 is so overhyped though. I don't really think Windows 10 is as gamer friendly. Well, it's gamer friendly for Xbox One users, but you know, if you're okay, so Tame Bloodcat. I love how my character just ran randomly. That's so ridiculous. All right, let's do this. Boom. So that's one. That's two. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Man, I gotta go up this hill and burn unnecessary calories? What the heck? Alright, there we go. Pardon me, guys. My nose is all itchy. My nose, my ear. No, there's a show called The Food Con. That's where I'm getting it from. It's really funny. It's like classic, yeah, it's like classic kind of Barbie, like freeze frame kind of thing. So that's what they do at the end. They're like, yeah, it looks really hilarious. They used to have, remember G4, guys? Like, see, I love 90s television because you had Toonami, which was actually playing actually good anime, not Bleach, and Naruto. Let me tell you how annoying Naruto is, okay? Especially the English dub. I don't see, for me, maybe I'm purist on this. I like watching my anime with original Japanese subtitles. Now, there are exceptions though. There is, well, there's a couple. Rurouni Kenshin, that anime is wonderful, okay? So let's kill some of these crackheads. Okay. Horrible. Okay, so G4 TV Sprite. This was a channel, well, first it was Tech TV, and it was available on cable as well as satellite. And what the channel was about was just anything geekery related, tech, you know, any tech related stuff. This is actually for those of you who are familiar with the podcasting world. Leo Laporte, This Week in Tech, he was on there. There were also Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb who were on the show. Okay, let's recover here because I'm about to die up in here. Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb did a show called X-Play, which was notorious for giving decent games, I put in quotes, just extreme, like, they were extreme reviewists, okay? I mean, when they give a bad rating to a Final Fantasy game, then you know that they're tight. So that's what G4 was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Attack of the Show, Ninja Warrior, yeah. Like, I used to love that channel, but I'm not sure, is it still around? Because I haven't really watched TV in a long time. Because I mean, the TV that's out now is horrible. Like, they have this show called Blood and Oil, and let me tell you, that show is like Dallas back in the day. For those of you who are not familiar, Dallas was a soap opera show back in the 80s. Like, that show made me love like white dudes like Patrick Duffy. That shower scene, woohoo! He was looking quite nice. Okay, so we finished that. All right, so now we gotta travel to the. Oh well, we need to use the short range portal. So let's do that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. It's not. Yeah, I think they haven't been on for a while, which kind of sucks if you ask me. Okay, so yes, I did errands for Carl because he's my master. No, I'm kidding. No, that's horrible. Okay, so yeah, I was really sad like hearing that because they're so good, you know. Okay, so let's check this out. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really for geeks anymore. Like, they tried that, like the King of the Geeks or whatever they want to call it. It's kind of dumb if you ask me personally. Because it's just, I hate when mainstream media tries to make geek culture how do you say, like, they try to make it like it's this mainstream thing now. Like, during my time growing up, being a geek was not cool. Like, I used to be persecuted like in high school, middle school, you know, for liking the things that I like. And like my time was like, you know, New Kids on the Block, and you know, I did that thing. I was a pop valley girl kind of thing, you know. And then, you know, 90s came and Frosted Tips came with it. And yeah, it was pretty funny. Okay, so we completed that. And now, okay, so there were signal boosters. All right, so let's check that out. Okay, so we gotta kill some Buzz assassins. Let's go do that. All right. Oh, they got shut down in 2012? That's unfortunate. Because we need channels like that. Like, I'm so sick of all this Barbie crap that's on TV now. It's not even decent, you know? It's not even decent. It's just like really annoying type stuff. And I felt bad because I was supposed to come back on yesterday and I just fell asleep. Like, my body just collapsed. I was just like, ah, like that. It was horrible. But Sprite, what you been up to, dude? How's school, man? You said that you were like, I got to go to school, and I was like, all right, school's for losers. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm in grad school, so I feel your pain. It's just that for me, I start school in the spring, so you may see me game a little bit less, or I'll probably be gaming on the weekends. That's when you might be catching me, or my days off and stuff. Oh, you're not in school. Okay, that's not you? Okay. There's someone that's in school. Somebody is in school. Because I get a lot of school people. They're just like, hey, that's so cool. You're in school. And I'm like, guys, let me tell you. Alright, let's get these buzzard assassins here. Yeah, school is, it can be cool, but like when you're in middle school and high school, it sucks. You don't have control over what you want to do. Unless you go to one of those like rich people schools, and even then you get tortured sometimes. You know, like my friends have had positive high school experiences. Mine sucked balls. All right. There we go. We got one more of these to kill. Yeah! Okay, no. Let's go at full force. Just like that. Alright, so we finished that. Yeah, I know. It's kind of frustrating. Maybe you should have better tactics. It's ridiculous. I know. That's how I felt too. Like, you know, when you go to college, like people tell you, they're like, oh, well, college prepares you for life. That is a load of nonsense. Like, you have to prepare yourself for life while you're in college. Like, that's the huge differentiation. And like, if you're rich and you're privileged and stuff, like school is super easy. Like, you don't even have to try. Like, there's no challenge, you know? Oh my gosh, it's really frustrating. That's where I'm kind of split with college athletes and stuff. It's like, I get it, you know, like you have your, you know, your team table meets and, you know, academic tables, they used to call it. And I get that. But then there were times where I would get pissed at these athletes because, you know, they'd be like, oh, I have a game. And then some of them would be doing something else. And it's like, really? You know, like, I feel like athletes should be treated just like regular students. And some institutions, they do that. But other institutions don't. And they give their athletes special treatment. And that pisses me off, you know, because they're students first and athletes second. And that's just how I feel personally. And here's the thing. People always talk about, oh, yeah, they're an athlete. Being an athlete doesn't necessarily give you a golden career, my friends, because you have to be the top of, you know, your friends, and you're competing against each other for a top slot. Unless you go to a Division I school or a division, even like some Division II schools, you're not really going to get noticed. Then people will say, well, there's Larry Bird. But what people don't realize is that Larry Bird went to a Division III school, and on top of that, you know, he was already he already had like amazing skill. So it's kind of ridiculous that. Okay, so let's get these buzzard mech techs or whatever. Hey, we have Adam Sor! Best of the best, sir, ma'am. Yes! So what's up, Adam Sor? Are you like Adam as a human merged with a dinosaur or something? That'd be pretty hot. Like that. Okay, so you were rich and privileged. That must be nice. Cause I certainly wasn't. Let me tell you. I had to pay my dues and then some. I had to pay so many dues. Like I had to sacrifice so much, you know. So I really hope that you really appreciate the privilege that you have, because not a lot of other people are blessed to have that. Because I mean, for me, I was very blessed. I can't lie. You know, I'm in a lot better place than some people are. But academically, I was on my own. Like I had to hustle hard on my own. All right, let's see here. Is it E? Yeah. So E allows you to pick up items, which is always good. Okay. Yes, you feel like a vulture. That's kind of nice. All right. Yay, level 7. Level 7 is always good, homies. All right, see. Okay, so they'll send out the butchers. So let's kill some more of these buzzard butcher chicks. Oh, your dinosaur side went extinct. That is awesome. Oh, well that sucks. So, yeah, hey man. Trust me, I mean, I've been through that myself. Like being sick to the point where you're just like, man. Even myself, like I remember I was driving with a friend of mine. This is all true. Driving with a friend of mine, and we hit some black ice, and our car started spinning. We almost like honestly, we almost turned into a can of tuna being smashed with a sledgehammer. And you appreciate your life more when you're in that state of whether you're about to die or, you know, something like that. So this is what I always tell people. You really have to appreciate every moment of life that you have. Like, seriously. I know, I'm very unexpected, Adam Sor. I am someone that I just say what's on my mind. And it freaks people out. Like, when you're a strong woman, let me tell you, it freaks people out. People expect, there's still this expectation, not including you. You know, people expect you as a woman. And see, I work in a field that's very male dominated still. So like when guys see me at work, they think I have no common sense and I know nothing. You know, and I know nothing about, oh, we have a clacked claw. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so it's kind of hard, especially, let's talk about women in technology. That would be something interesting to talk about. So like, that's how I feel. Like, you know, when you work in a technical field, you know, some guys, not all, you know, they think that you have nothing of validity to say, especially in the gaming community. I noticed that, you know, you do get treated differently when you're a female gamer. I think when you're a white female gamer, there's a little bit different treatment sometimes than when you're a female gamer of color. The comments are different. This is not to say that, you know, female gamers in general, we get a lot of crap, but I'm just talking from my cultural lens. I have dealt with a lot of racist stuff being said to me here on Twitch. And if you think that saying racist stuff to me is going to get me off of here, you are mistaken, because I'm going to keep it coming back. But, you know, well, they have to be a little bit, though, Adam Sor. Let's be honest here. You know, women that are in fields like education or even technology, sometimes you do have to have a bigger ball sack, be honest, than some of the guys on certain things. You know, and for me, I work in a field, like I mentioned before, where it's mainly men. So I have to stand my ground so that they know, especially gaming too. Like, you know, I had a guy come in here yesterday and he was clowning me for playing Scarlet Blade. And then he asked me, oh, do you have an Xbox One? Because, oh, to be a true gamer, you have to have an Xbox One, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So then what ended up happening was I was just like, you know, no, like, does it matter if what game system I play on, as long as myself as the gamer is enjoying the experience of what I'm playing? Who cares? You know? And that's the same thing that I kind of have to apply to my profession sometimes, is that if there are guys who don't want to work with me because I'm female, that's fine. That's their loss. There's their loss that we could have had a cultural or even a knowledge exchange to learn from each other. So it's just stupid to me. You know, and a gaming community can be like that on certain aspects. It's okay because I'm a black female gamer, so you don't want to talk to me. That's fine. You can call me whatever you want. I'm gonna keep doing me and keep doing what I enjoy, and do the stuff that my audience, you know, likes to, you know, play, as well as introduce them to things they're not familiar with. Because I also am going to school for education as well. And sometimes I take a radical approach when it comes to education and the perceptions of women as well. Because do not think I'm delicate just because I'm in education. So that's a whole different argument right there. Oh, gosh. Oh no, thank you so much, Adam Sawyer. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm not, like, see, the thing is, and when you talk that way as a woman too, then the assumption is you're completely anti-man or whatever, and it's not. It's just I want some of these guys to, like, understand what we go through, okay, on the other side. It's so easy to be behind the camera, you know, you're typing comments and you're saying whatever you want to say, but it's another thing to actually put your face out there. And for me, being an internet personality myself, it's not as easy as people think. And then when you're trying to bring some educational awareness to it, then people try to, like, belittle you, you know, because they're expecting me to be like, oh my gosh, thanks guys, welcome to the show, like, oh my gosh, like, they expect me to be like this ditzy airhead. And that's not what I'm bringing to the table. It's time for Twitch to change on this type of stuff, you know? Even though I'm playing a game with huge boobs, I play this game because I want people to experience different things. And the adult MMO market is a very huge market. I don't know why, but, well, okay, we know why, but, you know. Yeah, it's pretty funny to me. But yeah, I decided to switch over because what was happening is when I would be in the section for the game, like, oh, I'm playing Scarlet Blade, I was doing a lot more commentary. So I felt like it made more sense to be in the gaming talk shows because of the talking. So, but no, I really appreciate both of you guys are really well-versed people. So I like it when I have intellectual people come in chat. I hate it when I get these dumb airhead guys, you know? Because it's like, what validity are you giving to me? Nothing, you know? That's how I apply that same philosophy to, like, my relationships too. Like, if you are not, you know, if you're not doing, okay, so we have to kill some more of these buzzard, butcher, whatever the heck these things are. But no, to me personally, like, if you're not giving anything to me that's intellectual or like that type of mental stimulation, I'm not interested. That's just me, you know? And being in the field that I'm into, you will not believe how dumb some of these guys are, even though they're smart with technical things, but they're not smart when it comes to actually having a personality. And it's like, what? Oh, it drives me insane. It's like, you can see, that's the thing, like, going to grad school too, it's interesting because, like, some of the people I meet, all they know is their degree. They have no personality. They have nothing else to bring to the table. And I remember one day I was in class and I just asked, I was like, why don't a lot more colleges do things for adult students to have fun? And one of my colleagues, I swear to you, said this. Well, we don't have time and they have families and so meaning that, okay, so you have a family, that means you can't have fun? Like, really? Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I get that a lot too. They're like, show us your boobs, show us your boobs. And I'm just like, why do you need to see them? The only person that needs to see these are myself and a man that's lucky to have this. That's all I'm saying, okay? How you doing? No. Alright, so let's get some more of these buzzard butchers here. Let's take them down. Yeah, but it's just ridiculous to me, like, how some people don't have a personality. So Sprite, hey, we got Vinny as Vinny. Yo, homie, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my gosh, I missed you. So you guys are like family to me too, so like I be treating you guys like my fam. Yeah, so I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. So to answer Sprite's question, my degree I'm going for is a Master of Arts in Student Affairs Personnel. My specialty area, or if you want to say emphasis, is in multicultural as well as media studies. I like to study how like college culture and pop culture kind of go together. It's really interesting. So like for example, way back then, you know, Jersey Shore was huge at colleges. I didn't understand why. But then I got it, because, like, you know, college, you know, there's the party. Like, I went to a school that was, like, a party school for a period of time. As an adult learner, let me tell you, it was absolute hell. It was horrible. Like, you don't get a peace of mind when some of these kids are like, yeah, party! Ah! And, you know, being the only adult, like, student on the floor, you can only imagine how my weekends were like. And it's sad, too, that some of these girls were, like, straight-up hoe bags, too. And they didn't really have decency for themselves, but yet they wanted to be a teacher. And I'm like, really? You know, hey, nothing wrong being sexy, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, and having, you know, being open-minded, but there's just sometimes you gotta present yourself with class. You want a classy man, you gotta be classy, ladies. Just saying. And to the guys, vice versa. Some women, like, if you want a lady like me, you gotta step your game up, okay? I am not taking, you know, some crazy stuff like that, you know. And just because I'm a black woman doesn't mean I want Eminem in my life, just a FYI. Because I do with that too. I get a lot of guys that, you know, if I was a white woman, it would be a completely different experience. But they come up to me all like they're a black guy. And it's like, no, you need to have several seats. So, oh, yeah, sometimes college kids can be annoying though. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, it's my field, you know, I get it, but it can be annoying. Like, sometimes I feel like they should be doing something better with their lives. Like, if you're in a party socially, okay? That doesn't mean you have to get super drunk and vomit all over the stairs. Like, I had to deal, you know, with stuff like that. You know, I had to carry my friends back home to make sure they were not going to, you know, be kidnapped by some creepy person. You know what I mean? So you see, I always protect my friends. Like, that's the type of person I am, you know. So Vinny is Vinny. What's up, fam? How you doing? It's been a while. All right. Yes, I'm still breathing. All right. Oh my gosh, we got four on four here. So he's just giving us some tips. I won't lie, he's got some nice muscles though. I talked to him. Yeah, that's right. I mean, for me, like, the guys in my age group, sometimes they're kind of boring. I won't lie. You know, they just don't want to have, some of them don't want to have mature conversation. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's like, I want to have a mature conversation. There we go. Sometimes you can get cool swag in there too if you open it up, which is cool. So now we can open up a treasure crate. Let's try this one here. And honestly too, I play games too to unwind, because let me tell you how annoying it is. Like, with my job, it can be so stressful. The people I deal with are so ratchet sometimes that it's sometimes nice just to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna just hack and slash stuff today. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so we gotta go talk to Marie here. What else is going on? Oh, it is my mentor, big booby lady. All right. Alright, so she's been healed and all that. Okay, excellent. Okay, so, and let's get the last one here, so then. Okay, so there was a recon with the Buzzard Lieutenant. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's just, oh my Well, see, for me, I kind of a little bit disagree with you, Sprite Guard, because I see. I was the type of person growing up where those things, you know, party and all that, that stuff was around me, but that doesn't mean you have to follow the leader. You don't have to follow peer pressure. Now, yeah, it sometimes, yeah, it sucks, you know, not being the cool one, but like I just don't like that our culture encourages it. Like, you must do drugs, you must do this, you know. And you don't have to do drugs, you don't have to drink if you don't want to. And if you are going to drink, please be socially responsible. I get so sick of me having to take, you know, one of my drunk guy friends home. You know, this is why I lift weights, okay? Because, you know, they want to be irresponsible. But then these are the same guys that are single and complain about how they can't have a decent woman in their life when they're chasing sluts all day. So you get what you deserve on that one, but that's just me personally. I know Adam Sawyer, it's hilarious. Vinny just disappeared. I'm so heartbroken. Alright, so let's find some of these buzzard lieutenants and we're moving on up. Let's go. But yeah, it's just stuff like that kind of irritates me. Like when I hear men, you know, men that are younger than me, and they complain. They're like, "Oh, I just can't find a nice girl." And it's like, well, you hang out with hoe bags all day, so you get what you deserve. You know, it's ridiculous. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, here's a Buzzard Lieutenant. This is going to be a tough battle here. We got a lot of HP. Okay, we got him. Come on, let's go. Bam. So we finished that. He was really creepy looking. You see that? You'll never stop us, freak. Yeah, well, I just did. Game over. Alright, so. Yeah. I am a hot commodity. If I do say so myself. Not really. Okay. So we have to get some of these Annucida transmitters. And what else I gotta do here? Yes. Yeah, thank you for the compliment. Okay, so we have to use that this was what messed me up yesterday. I was like, where is this transmitter? I couldn't find it. Oh, so what other games do I stream? Okay, so these are other games that I stream. I stream. Okay, so let's use that. I think that's what I gotta do. Alright. And yep, we're going back. There are some boobies right there for you. Okay, so some of the other games that I stream are Dungeon Fighter Online. And here's the thing. I'm more of like a variety streamer with the games that I really like. Then I will play those in repetition. But what I'm trying to really do is I specialize in the what I like to call the first gamer experience. So like for people who are just starting with MMOs, so I play a variety of stuff. So and then also like I said, I just started the gamer roulette thing. So if there's a game that you want me to play, then that'll be the one that I play next. So I'm kind of random, but I do have a couple staple games. I have Dungeon Fighter Online. I do play Arc Blade. That's actually, I never thought I would like PvP, but that one is really a lot of fun because I get killed all the time. I also play a lot of like anime MMO fantasy type games too. What else do I play? Well, some like I play classic stuff too. Like I like a lot of hack and slash, like Rage, like Streets of Rage. A fan of like I would say PS2. Some PS3 games I enjoy. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I've played all those games. They're so good. And if you have not played Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton, it's a good game. So those are the type of stuff that I play, honestly. I'm not really into the first-person shooter Call of Duty stuff. It's just, I don't like the community. They're just too acidic for me, personally. And when you're a female gamer, I just don't. I commend the women who play Counter-Strike and all that. Like, kudos to you guys. But that's just not what I do. I like, you know, Street Fighter. I think I have it here. Street Fighter like 4 I have. But yeah, stuff like that I really enjoy. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. And yeah, I just started kind of getting back into PC gaming. Anything with vampires I'll play too, but I won't play games like Fear. It's too hard on my heart. Like, my friend tried to get me to play BioShock, and I almost had a bio heart attack. So I will never play that again, ever. But yeah, that's what I play, Sprite. That's pretty much what I play. So what do you guys play? Do you play I know some of you guys may not play stuff like this, but I just like trying to introduce you guys to things you may not be aware of that's out there. Alright, so we got that. Level 8. So we're right back where we were before. Okay, so we have to go to Buzz Camp. Oh, look at Petra the Merchant. She looks really pretty. Finally, someone who looks like me. Ha ha! Yeah, and I also noticed that too. Like, there's not always games where you can get darker skin tones. It's either they're super dark or like Halle Berry colored, and it's quite annoying to me. Because I like making characters that look like me too. Ah, look at all those hearts. Man, the amount of spam in this chat. So sad. Okay, so we are going to go to the communication device to make our long distance call because we need to pay our bills. Adam Sawyer is great too. Oh, Adam Sawyer asked that. Sorry. I'm just kind of like, ah, like a confused Pokemon. Oh, you like co-op? Yeah. If you guys have games that you play co-op on and stuff, I will play with you guys, like, for sure. Like, I totally will. It'd be a good time. Okay, and you play weird stuff? Yeah, I do too. There's this game, I'm not sure if Twitch will allow me to play it. It's called Corpse Party. That game is messed up. My friend got it yesterday. It's like the second game or whatever. It was like insane. You know, I also like like I mentioned, Japanese RPGs like Brave Fencer Musashi, Metal Gear Solid. Now that's the one like more quote unquote manly type game that I'll play. Yeah. Oh really? That is pretty awesome. That's pretty epic. Yeah, I really like yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Maybe I just have a crush on Snake or something. I think that's why. No, I'm kidding. No, but Snake is awesome, man. That whole Metal Gear Solid franchise is thebomb.com. I haven't played Metal Gear 5 yet, which I need to get my hands on. But I want to get a PS4. And then I have my PS3. I just lost my controllers for it. I was so pissed. Okay, what are the terms of service? Yeah, because there's some games I know Twitch will not allow us to play, like anything that's like adults only. That's why it's kind of interesting that I can play Scarlet Blade, you know? Okay, so you can have gore, violence, and sex as it's placed in the game so long as you don't show it on stream for longer than the game intended. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I did not know that. Thank you, Adam Sawyer, for enlightening us with that. That is awesome. So, guys, as you can see here, we are playing Scarlet Blade. I am at level 8. Don't know where the heck I'm going right now. But I would say so far, let's see the pros and cons of this game. Definitely a pro is this game is so easy to play. It's not even funny. I'm very surprised how easy it is to play this game. It seems too easy to play. But if you're a beginner, definitely this is what they consider to be a mature MMO. So I do not recommend this for anybody under 18. That's just me personally, because you certainly wouldn't want your mom walking in on you, playing this game. Definitely another plus too, I would say, the combat's really easy. Double click and you're done, son. Like, it's not that hard to play. It really is not. Okay, so where the heck am I going here? And the other thing too, so many windows. Like, look how many, like, You can't even adjust this window. Like, what the Alright, there we go. There's just so many doggone windows. Okay, so you can customize these windows, which is good. But yeah, it's kind of boring. I mean, that's a con for me. Definitely a lot of text. Like, you're reading so much crap. I think they could have replaced it with some more voiceovers. But I get it. Doing an all voiceover game is a lot of coin. It's really, really a lot of coin. Okay, so if you pass by some nudity or gore in the game, it's fine. If you stare at it or stay longer than intended in game. Okay, so that's also against the term of search. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, like, it's interesting though. It's really, really interesting what kind of games are out there, and I would say what's available out there as well. But I also like playing games with female protagonists as well. So Death by Degrees, I want to play that. I also want to play Parasite Eve, which is scary as heck, but I'll play it for you guys. I'll suck it up because it's such a good game. Yeah, it was nice meeting you as well, Adam Soar. Yeah, definitely. If you follow me, you can also click when I come online, so then you can see when I come on, and then we can talk and have fun, man. I appreciate it. Hey, man, I understand, dude. Right now, I'm off. This is my off season for school, so I don't have a life right now. No, okay. No, I work too, so I get it, man. I totally get it. Okay, so let's finish that. Yay! Yay, Adam Soar, thank you for following me. I appreciate it, man. You take it easy. You have a great night. And I'm here. If you ever need me, I'll be there. All right, have a good night. All right, we got 2 people in the room. Hey, to the next viewer, too. I really appreciate it. Adam Soar was awesome. We got Sprite Guard in here. We are having fun playing through Scarlet Blade, where I'm like... And I have another game to play for you. We're going to do 2 for 2. We're going to do 2 for 2 today. It's going to be awesome. And the next game that I'm playing for you is quite interesting. It has really amazing graphics, so watch my frame rate go like down, down, down. So, oh my gosh. All right. So it's a deadline. Okay. So it's picking it up. All right. We got through, finally. I like this. Oh, it's so hot. I'm sure it is. Oh, and signal terminates. That sucks. But it was still good to hear from her, though. Alright, so we finished that. Alright, so now we are going to use the short-range portal to go talk to the Buzzard camp. Ha 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 ha! Pardon me, guys. I've just been really sleepy, I swear. It's just been crazy. But Adam Soar is awesome. I love it talking to intellectual people. It's always a good time. Even when I'm being a dick, though. Okay, so where am I going here? Because after this, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to work out, keep myself in shape. I don't want to be one of those gamers where it's like I just game all day, I don't work out. Like, it's so, you know, you got to keep health going, too. I can't wait till my Bao Ding balls come in so that I can like move them to keep my circulation going and all that, which is sweet. Alright. Man. This is such a vast land. Another pro though, the graphics look pretty decent, so excuse me, not gonna lie, it looks awesome. Alright, Sprite, you're really quiet in here, homeboy. What's going on, man? Okay. So what other things do you do? Like, I'm always interested in knowing about people who watch my stream. It's just interesting. Is there anything you want to know about me? I'm just curious. Alright, I'm just like running around in circles here. It's kind of random. Haha, you're like, not much going on over here. Alright, so if you have any questions for me, like, let me know, you know. Because I'm always the type, I love answering questions and talking about stuff. Actually, what's really exciting, though, is Blade and Soul. Coming up, I think it's like in a couple, it seems like a couple weeks, a couple days, the open, or pardon me, the closed beta for Blade and Soul US. I'm really excited for that game. I think the game is a little overhyped. Just like how this game, Scarlet Blade, was so overhyped by, man, Area. It was insane. But that looks like a really cool game. The Russian servers you can play on the Russian servers with like an English patch. Because I did watch a video like that on YouTube where it was someone playing the Russian server, they were able to play it, which was pretty cool. But I give people credit, man, for going through all that effort to play a game, you know? It's pretty sweet. Okay, so man, this is quite a journey to get over here, my gosh. Insane in an membrane. Alright, I think I finally made it. I think it's over here. Okay, let me come back up here. And see, sometimes too, you have to be careful with the auto travel, because then it can make you be off guard here. Okay, so let's use a short range portal. Like, what the heck? Let's use this. Okay, there we go. And we go to the Buzzard camp. So we're gonna move there. Okay. Oh, I think I did make it. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we gotta go to the Buzzard camp. Let's see here. Okay, so we made it. Oh, here's Bella.
To finish off.
All right, new character. I mean, this is just creepy as heck, man. So creepy. All right, let's see what her request is. All right, I like that. You'll do just fine. I was expecting her to kidnap me, I swear.
Are tougher to kill, but make you much more experienced.
Yes, I am. Ah, Grand Theft Auto. Haha, this is gonna be funny. I never really got into that series. Like, I tend to not like games that are like so like overly hyped and popular and stuff. You know, and here's another tip too. If you're new to streaming too, don't pick the popular games to stream because so many people are playing it. You want to pick games like this that have a little bit medium to smaller audience. Then people are more engaged to look at what you're doing. Also too, the gaming talk shows category, pick that category if you do more, like to me personally, if you have more of like a show format, if you're doing more commentary than actual, or you're balancing your gameplay and stuff like that, then that's when I would say the gaming talk shows category is quite valid. Okay, so let's go kill some Blizzard punks. Na 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 na. Okay. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I do agree with that. Cause like sometimes the game could be awesome, but the streamer sucks. It's like, what the heck, man. All right, so let's go and get some of these punks here. Yeah, they totally look like a punk, that's for sure. Oh, so we gotta kill like 7 of these. And I also like my mechanical keyboard too, because I used to get really bad hand cramps. And now, and then also I forgot to show this. This is my gel. Let me get back here. All right, so this is my gel pad, wrist rest. So that's what I use to, it just allows me to play longer. I would not play for 2 hours if I did not have this in my life. It's just so comfortable. And I also got this from Insignia. I get a lot of stuff from Insignia just because it's just very, you know, it's more affordable. You know, and they have pretty decent gaming peripheral stuff. Now, I haven't tried their actual gaming pad that they have, but from what I heard, it's pretty good. But it's just perforated surfaces. I feel like it would just irritate my skin, so... Alright, so let me go into my skill set here, because I was like, yeah, I should be able to increase my skills. Okay, so we'll apply that. Alright, so we're getting stronger here, which is always good. Alright, so let's get that one right here. Double click. All right, excellent. So we got 7 out of 7. Good job, team. I'm kidding. Yeah, what games you can't stand? Like, you know, for me, one game I can't stand, and I know Jackie will kill me for this, but I just don't like League of Legends. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see why everybody puts these MOBAs. I can't stand MOBAs. They put these games on such a high, like, pedestal, you know? It's just really annoying. And then the other type of game, I don't like first-person shooters. Because the community can be very acidic, and sometimes people, you know, you're just trying to play and then they're being like douchebaggy to you, so that's why I don't like that either. So those are the two that I can't stand. So I'm curious to see what Sprite's gonna say on what some of his favorites are. Alright, let's see what Idel has to say. Yeah, that's unfortunate they were tortured souls, but they got what they deserve. No kidding, I'm not that evil. Maybe on the weekends. But alright, let's check this out. Okay, so let's go talk to Rachel first. While we're talking to Rachel, I like that the buzzers were not always gangsters, you know. I'm sure. And you know another game I want to play, just to play, is Yakuza. So for those of you guys who are not familiar, Yakuza is such a great gaming series. If you like Grand Theft Auto and stuff, you'll love like Yakuza. It's not the same, but it's kind of similar, and it's got a great storyline. I played through the first one, and let me tell you, I had some tears in my eyes. It's really sad. I won't spoil it for the people who haven't played it yet, but there are 4 games that are out. I know they're working on Yakuza 5. I'm not sure if that's already out, but it's a really good game. Oh, you don't like loud banging noises? Well, I like loud banging noise. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm finally someone who understands. You know, MOBAs and FPS are really annoying to me. You know, and I don't blame people sometimes for turning off chat just because they're all like, yeah, bro, I'm killing your kills, yeah, just like that. But not all people, okay, not the stereotype like that. You know, there are some decent people in FPS and MOBAs. But I just think that MOBAs can be way overhyped. I just don't think it's worth it sometimes. Okay, let me see this hill I'm going up here like Rocky. Okay, there we go. Let's go talk to Rachel, see what she wants. What do you want, Rachel? Ah! Okay. That's like the old voice. That's the lady of any old like fantasy like MMO. We must go destroy the dragon. Ah! Like they all sound like that. I swear, it's like hilarious. Well, look, it's great to actually see some people in here. Some people. But it's just like this community is kind of blah. Like there's not any, you know. I'm gonna ask that. How is the community like in this game? Because it doesn't seem. We got a viewer. Hey, what's up, viewer? What's going on? My gosh, this lady. I must borrow her outfit. Rare.
Shall we swap coin?
Yeah. I think you want to swap coins. Yeah, it's absolutely doing. So, viewer, how are you? How you doing? Chat is open, my friends. So if you want to talk, let's talk. Because I like getting to know you guys as well. I mean, sorry if I forget certain things, but just remind me, like spank me a little bit, you know? Okay. All right.
Shall we swap coin?
I hope we swap coins. No, okay. No, I wouldn't want to swap coins with her. I'm sorry. It's horrible. Okay, so that is true. Ah, cutie. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we need to talk to Gloria. See what she's up to. Ugh, and I hate this when my lips get dry. This is my item of the day, guys. This is from NYC. This is the Apple Lipsus Glossy Lip Balm. This is the only product that I can use from NYC. For those of you who don't know, I put it here. Put this on my lips here. These juicy, sexy lips I have. Horrible. No, but yeah, I'm so like I have blah, like I can talk, right? I have allergic reactions to a lot of stuff, which kind of sucks. So, all right, let's see Gloria the
Don't get
Dominatrix
hosed.
here. My
Make
gosh.
sure you check prices and quantities.
Man, look at those nails. This is like Nicki Minaj if she was a white girl. Oh, I take it back. She is a white girl. Alright, cool. So she handles all the trades and stuff. That's good. Yeah, that's good. You know, traveling around, burn some calories. Alright, excellent.
This fighting certainly makes for good business.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. So she's talking about synthesis and synthesizing things, which is always common. It's ridiculous. Okay. So let's do the Grand Theft Auto one. I want to see what that one's going to be about. Yeah, people really like drama between streamers. Especially, do you remember, of course, the whole female streamer thing with Sky Williams? Like, everybody was making such a big deal out of it. I agree with him, okay, on certain things. I think that the way you present yourself is the way that people are going to treat you. So if you present yourself as a titty streamer, I have zero sympathy for you when people come in your chat and they're acidic, because, you know, you're putting yourself out there like that. Now, here is the exception. There's a difference though, because there are some women like myself who have a bigger chest. So that's something we can't help. So just because someone has a bigger chest, that doesn't mean they're a titty streamer, okay? You obviously know who the titty streamers are because the camera is like right here. So obviously, you know, but like for me, what I try to do is I do present myself in a professional manner, because I'm just trying to change that perception. It's annoying that, you know, some of us as lady gamers, you know, have to be subjected to just unnecessary harassment from people, you know, because of an appearance that we may have. I have no problem with the cosplaying so long as it's not like obvious sluttiness, you know. I mean, like for me, I've cosplayed before. I remember I cosplayed as like Integra from Hellsing, and then people wanted to give me crap for that because, oh, Integra is white. It's like, oh, that's so stupid, okay? Really? She's fair skinned, so I can't cosplay as her because I'm not the right. It's annoying. Yeah, I mean, people see, here's the thing. The internet, see, there's pros to cons of doing, you know, if you decide to be a streamer. First, you're gonna be susceptible to acidic comments. Like, there's some times where I won't lie, people leave ratchet stuff in my chat, and it's like, I wish I could, like, you know, yell at them and be like, what is wrong with you? But then I realized that, like, that's what comes with the territory. People always feel because they're behind a keyboard, you know, they're keyboard ninjas, they'll say whatever they want to say. But let's be honest here. 90% of people who troll would never say that to your face. They must have, like, buku balls to say that, you know, to your face. You know, like, they wouldn't even dare to say that to your face. Okay, so this is the audio pile, whatever. Okay, so let's check this out. Yeah, I'm sure they're getting high off of the fumes. Little crackheads. There we go. Alright, so we finished that. Whoa, I'm like jumping on heaps of crap. Okay. Alright, let me like change my angle here. Okay, so we have to kill the... Okay, so let's get out of here first. Okay, so let's kill the buzzard reanimators. Okay, so here's one right here. So I don't even have to do this. Okay, so... Let's see here. There we go. Excellent. So we got that. We got another cracked claw. Alright, let's see here. Whoa! Yeah, we will help you, little girl. Alright. So, let's continue killing these reanimators. There we go. Boom. Wow, that was pretty rough. I like that. A buzzard goon. A goon. Hilarious. There we go. Boom. 2 of 7. Alright, let's turn our way around here and see if there's any more. They only seem to come around this area. That's like their little corner. Their little corner spot there. And then the other thing too that's important too, like I would also like to mention, is that when it comes to the Twitch community, it's a community. So you gotta reach out to people, you know, and you can have differences of opinion. I mean, there's some people I know, we have differences of opinion, but we share this love of games, and that's like what really matters, you know? It's so important. That's so funny, Sprite. Oh, you're hilarious. Yeah, I just, that's my thing with female streamers, is that with some of them, you know, because there's some of them where they try to, you know, be like, oh, you know, I'm a feminist, so I can look whatever way you want. It's like, okay, fine, but there are consequences when you put yourself out there in a way that you don't want to put yourself out there. You know, hey, I'm a feminist myself, but I'm not one of these feminists that's gonna, you know, turn into, you know, oh, I hate men all day long. It's like, no, that's not what feminism is. It is the equality between genders. And that is what true feminism is, people. It's like, get it straight, get it right. Alright, let's go here. Oh, no! There we go. So we got one more. Nope, we got 2 more here. Nope, we got 1 more to do. And see, I hate this when the enemies, oh, she's in this cage. That kind of sucks. Alright, so let's get 1 more. I think they're playing some kind of capture the flag game. That's how it feels like to me. Alright, let's go. Yep, we're gonna get our goal. Boom. Done. Alright. Yep, they are raising the stakes, that's for sure. Alright, so let's find the captive girl and release her. Release her from her misery. That sounds like every, like, medieval movie. Release her from her misery. Alright, so there is a captured girl. So, let's go. Build the cage. I think we're almost there. Hooray! Alright, let's go talk to her. Yeah, I should have kept you in there. Like, could you at least say thank you? My gosh. Inconsiderate whores. Okay, no. Okay, so her name is Miri, like in Star Trek. Well, original Star Trek. Okay. Huh. It's just interesting, the storyline. It's like an all-female race, you know? It's just... I don't know if I could live around women all day. That would be really annoying. No lie. Okay, so now let's go talk to Pamela in order to get a Starlight Crystal. No, I have not. Yeah, equality is a tricky subject, you know, especially, I would say, you know, some guys, you know, they take it to be that, you know, when women say they're a feminist, for example, that, you know, they just hate men, and it's like, no. Don't get me wrong, there are some feminists that really do hate a lot of guys. But like an interesting, I would say an interesting way is like Anita Sarkeesian, for example. Like on my channel, I made a video kind of agreeing with her on certain things. And oh my gosh, these guys just went off on me. They were like, she's not even a gamer, blah, 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 da, 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 da. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And like she did this thing called like tropes in video games, where she was kind of talking about the perception of women. And yeah, she did use some extreme examples like games like Hitman and stuff like that. But she does have a valid point when it comes to women being represented on all different aspects of gaming. So yeah, we have Lara Croft and, you know, the girl from Destiny and stuff like that. But there's still some games where it's like, okay, there's obvious sexualization with it. Can we have a girl that just looks normal? Like, that's why I like the game Ico, for example. Because the protagonist in there, she's a cool warrior girl, you know? And don't get me wrong, this happens to men as well. We see that, you know, Metal Gear Solid and, you know, certain games where the guys, like, especially in MMOs, like, the guys are, like, super buff with abs and all that. But I think, to me, quite frankly, we need more games that have female protagonists that are balanced out. I mean, if you're gonna have the sexy girls, fine, but have the girl that may not want to be sexy. Just saying, you know. Yeah, I do like her because she spoke out about a topic that was not necessarily being taken seriously, you know. And the gaming industry, yeah. And here's the funny thing, there are more women now playing games than men. So why isn't there this balance of the perceptions of, and I'm not even going to get into even women of color in gaming, because that's a whole different beast right there. I mean, we're not even being taken seriously on that front. It's like every character has an afro, or there's like constipated bro face and stuff like that, and it's like that's not how all black people or, you know, Asian people or whatever want to be perceived. So, you know, just saying. Okay, so we have this Stardust Crystal. Okay, let's simp that. All right. So we got the Stardust Crystal. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Okay, so there seems to be some decent chemists. Okay, excellent. Cool. Okay, so that it is, my friends. That is Scarlet Blade. Boring as heck. But I will say it's a great beginner MMO if you're into the more risque, looking at boobs type stuff. So I know the guys will like it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, so it's all right. I mean, if I could give it a rating, I'd probably give it like a... I give it like maybe a 3.5 out of 5. It's not... I mean, it's interesting. The scenery is beautiful and stuff, but it's just like we know what this game is made for, obviously. So I'm going to take my break. Yeah, and I like that too. Female characters that don't look like eye candy is great. So I'm going to take my break, and I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat something. And then, guys, you know what? I'm going to come back into it, and I'm going to pick a game that I wanted to try it out because everyone was talking about it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it out. Can't wait to show you. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And hey, we can keep in touch. At Curvy Metal is my Twitter, and you guys have been following me on there. I really appreciate the love, and I can't wait to show you the next game I got for you. So always remember,